You must be a sick man to be enjoying this Chelsea downfall. I wasn't going to make a video originally about the FA Cup games or whatever, but Potter, you gave me no choice. So much for the magic of the FA Cup, right? As a Brighton fan, I genuinely just cannot believe what I'm witnessing right now. How we went from such highs with Graham to now such highs off of seeing this downfall, because it's beautiful. There's just so many words that could describe what is going on at Chelsea, because it's messier than my hair right now. But I'm sure the players will take the positives, right? Manchester City 4, Chelsea 0. Twice in the space of a week that City have beaten Chelsea, and I'd already said by half an hour into this game, Chelsea might as well not have bothered turning up, because this was another training session as far as I'm concerned. To not even have a single shot in the first half as well, they might as well have been playing with 9 3/4 men. It was credit to City, obviously. They're always great in the cup competitions. But you would have thought that Chelsea would have shown a bit of fight, just like Graham did in his press conference, grabbing that can of water. Oh, God, he's so angry now. How much longer he's going to be there, knowing Chelsea, not that long. There's no identity at the moment. That's what's worrying, because normally you get that bounce back as when a new manager enters a club. You normally get that bounce back effect, and Chelsea just haven't had that at the moment. They don't even know how to score goals. They went from signing one Fofana to signing another Fofana to now having Osama, because that was football terrorism. A total of 0.9 XG accumulated from Chelsea in today's game. The only shine really coming from that performance was off Bruno's head in the technical area. There's always that possibility that we can look back on stuff like this in 2-3 years, when Potter is potentially still the manager at Chelsea and they're high and flying at the top of the league at the table, and they're playing unbelievable football under him. Because as a Brighton fan, it is hilarious to watch, because we obviously know how long it took Potter to get us going as well. Even though we play such pretty football and possession and high XG and all that, it didn't necessarily win us games. It's just what's worrying at the moment for Chelsea is that they're losing games, but they're not even playing good football at the moment. That's the point. Obviously, Chelsea are plagued with injuries at the moment as well, of course, having to play their youngsters in the Premier League game recently against City, starting an inexperienced defence today as well. But even still, you kind of expect, as a manager, to get the bare minimum out of your players, no matter who they were. At Brighton, he played a lot of inexperienced players at the time as well. And obviously credit to that, because you're now seeing the emergence with the likes of Caicedo, McAllister, and all those kind of players that were emerging into the team whilst Potter was there. But yeah, as funny as it is, it's early days, and as humiliating as it is at the moment, and as much as we're going to enjoy these moments whilst Potter is manager of Chelsea, it's early days, and you genuinely, as a Chelsea fan, you genuinely do have to back him, because like I said, it took him 1 or 2 years. It took Potter a year at least to even find his best starting 11 at Brighton. You can obviously look at Arsenal as an example as well for trusting the process with Arteta. You got the likes of Ten Hag as well at United. It didn't quite start off at the beginning. Obviously, he's started to get them going now. But yeah, obviously the football at Chelsea is worrying, but things take time. And as I say, we're just gonna enjoy these moments as Brighton fans. Speaking of, I do want to mention about the Middlesbrough game yesterday. Wow, is the words that I'm going to be using a lot often under De Zerbi ball. 5-1 winners against a team that does play good football. Michael Carrick has done a sensational job at Middlesbrough since taking over, scoring goals for fun, playing nice, fast linking up, direct football. But the fact that we just went there and played them off the park like that says a lot about the football that we're playing at the moment, and literally like every single team should be fearing us at the moment. McAllister off the bench with 2 goals, World Cup class you could say. Could have even had a hat-trick, come very close to a free kick as well. Happy for Undav to get a goal, and happy for JP at centre-back as well, who obviously should be frustrated with his lack of game time, but I thought he was the best defender on the pitch yesterday. We had the likes of obviously Caicedo, I'd run out of words to describe this guy. And it's nice to see that we're taking the cup competition seriously as well, because for a cup run this season, I will love it, and I think I deserve it. But we have, unfortunately, Liverpool or Wolves in the next round. Obviously, Liverpool have to overcome Wolves in the replay first to even potentially play against the likes of Salah and Nunes, central seizure, the XG, expected chaos king at the moment. Knowing him will probably cash out against us, because we just seem to struggle so much in cup competitions. I've been dying to go on a cup run. We made it to the semi-finals under Chris Hughton, but it was probably the luckiest cup run in the existence of the FA Cup. But hopefully we overcome either Liverpool Wolves in the next round, because it would mean that we would actually have a really good shot at going for it this season in the FA Cup. City play potentially Arsenal in the next round. Aston Villa just got knocked out to Stevenage, which was kind of crazy. It's the magic of the FA Cup, and like I said, Potter's wand just hasn't been waving for him at the moment. Yeah, but that was just a few of my thoughts off the dome. Like I said, I didn't intend on making a video about the cup games, but as I've been mentioning before in the previous videos, we're keeping consistent, and we have funnily enough got Liverpool at home in the next game, so I'll be doing a preview on that very soon. Stick around, and yeah, if you're a Chelsea fan watching this, feel free to give me a view in the comments, or let me know your thoughts.